everyone, my name is Sharon and today is Nigerian Appreciation Day. Or at least it might as well be, with all the great things I'm going to say about Nigerians in this video. Now this video is inspired by the novel Every Day is for the Thief by Teju. In the last video I did a book review on the novel and shared about the author who returns back to his home country and shares his experiences refamiliarizing himself with Lagos in the novel. But up until a year ago, I used to be that Ghanaian who made fun of all her Nigerian friends. I took any opportunity I could, whether it was a football game or anything that happened in the news. In fact, my anthem was,
"Thank God we are not a Nigerians. Thank 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 God we are not a Nigerians." Kofi is a common name, that's what even I say, but a Ghanama will never call a child Friday. Thank God we are not a Nigerians. Thank God we are not a Nigerians.
The first thing I've learned is that Nigerians know how to party. You go to a traditional wedding, you'll see women dressed in such beautiful garments with lots of color and beautiful makeup. And honestly, if I had to compare the glamour and beauty of traditional Nigerian weddings with traditional Ghanaian weddings, I have to admit, Nigerians, you guys really know how to celebrate, and I wish my traditional wedding would look like that. In fact, it has to be like that. Number 2, Nigerians are very business savvy and it comes down to even the smallest things. I remember when I was traveling to Lagos for the first time and I arrived in the airport and I didn't know how to contact the person that was supposed to pick me up. So I went up to the MTN booth and I asked this lady if I could make a call. And so she gives me her cell phone and I make the phone call. And when I gave her back the cell phone, she asked me for 100 naira. I was like, what? 100 naira, just make a phone call. Number 3, one thing I found really amazing was how similar our busing system was. So in Ghana we have the church system and people have private buses that they travel around town with and they go to different routes and charge people to come on and to take them to the destination. In Ghana we have the churches and in Nigeria we have downfalls which are usually painted yellow. And I was quite amazed at how similar the busing system was. Reading the book by Teju, he describes how packed the buses are and how hectic it can be at times. Number 4, while in Nigeria staying with my auntie and her family, I noticed that Nigerians eat very similar food to Ghanaians. So for example, you guys eat jollof rice, fufu perhaps, and soup. But the one thing I took for granted was the amount of pepper that is in the food. Oh my goodness. One time I had food with so much pepper in it. The next morning, my stomach hurt me so bad. The whole day, from morning until evening, you would think I was having like contractions or something. It was just so much pain from the pepper. I don't know how it's possible to eat that much pepper. Number 5, everybody knows how to hustle. And like I told you the story about the lady in the airport, taxi drivers are really good at hustling people. If you're a foreigner, you better be careful because if you don't know where you're going or how much something costs, you can easily be charged twice the price or even 3 times the price. And I learned that really quickly. So on one trip, I was in Lagos for a project with an art gallery. And so I had to travel often between Victoria Island and the mainland. And so I had to take a taxi from Eco Hotel to Ikoyi. And one of the taxi drivers didn't want to give me the change. So instead of giving my change, he told me that he didn't have any change. I could not do this list without talking about Nollywood. I remember when I was a child, I saw this Nigerian film where there was like juju, like there was magic and special effects, all these like crazy video game special effects. And somebody was, I think some witch was like doing something to somebody. And they're like, ah! And I was maybe 5 or 6 years old and I saw that and I was just so terrified. It just seemed so real, and ever since then in my mind Nigerian films are just about juju and magic and you know all these demonic and crazy things, and so that's how I was scarred from that. But that aside, I've had the chance to see a few Nigerian films and I have to say the production has stepped up. The entertainment industry in Nigeria is huge, lots of money, lots of stars are coming out. And so I have a lot of respect for that, and I think we can develop our creative industry some more. Not just in the commercial side with films and everything, but also in other aspects like our contemporary arts, our theatrical arts, our musical arts. I hope you enjoyed that last video. Before you go, check out 2 other videos down below. The first one is a book review of the book Every Day is for the Thief by Teju. I did a book review of that, so I think you'll find it interesting. And the other video here is the Ghanaian tree jargon test. So do it and let me know what score you got in the comments below. And that's it.